Now, pet, I want you to focus all your attention on the pendulum swaying on the screen. Watch how it glides back and forth, so smooth, so steady, as if nothing else matters right now but the rhythm of its swing. Back and forth, just like that. Let your gaze soften, your breathing slow, and your mind grow quieter with every gentle pass. You don't need to think, just follow the motion. As the pendulum swings, you can feel it pulling you deeper into relaxation, like a gentle tide drawing you out to sea. With every swing to the left, you release a little more tension, and with every swing to the right, you sink further into comfort. Left, right, left, right. You're doing so well. There's nothing else to do, nothing else to worry about. Just the movement of the pendulum guiding you deeper and deeper. Notice how your body begins to feel so heavy now, like it's melting into whatever you're sitting or lying on. Your muscles are loosening, each breath carrying you further away from the busy noise of the day. Keep watching that pendulum. Each swing makes your eyelids heavier. It's so hard to keep them open, isn't it? They want to close, and that's perfectly fine. Let them droop, let them flutter. Soon, you won't need to keep them open at all. Even with your eyes closed, you can still feel the pendulum swaying behind your eyelids, can't you? Back and forth, back and forth. You can almost feel it inside your mind. Each swing gently brushing away your thoughts, leaving your mind soft, empty, and still. The deeper you go, the more effortless it becomes. You don't need to resist. It feels so good to let go, to give in to the calm spreading through your body. As you continue to follow the rhythm of the pendulum, you notice how your thoughts begin to slow, each one drifting away like leaves carried off by a gentle breeze. There's nothing left to hold on to, nothing you need to do, nothing you need to solve. Just let yourself be here, fully present in this moment, feeling the warmth of peace spreading through you. With every swing of the pendulum, you sink further, so deep, so calm, so safe. Now, as you sink deeper, I'm going to guide you down even further with a countdown. With every number I say, you'll drift deeper into relaxation, and by the time I reach 1, you'll be ready to fall into a deep, restful sleep. Keep following the pendulum, whether your eyes are open or closed. You can still feel it swaying in your mind. Let my voice guide you now as you sink deeper and deeper. 10, the pendulum swings left and right, and you sink even further. 9, your body feels so heavy now, almost as if you've been wrapped in a warm, soothing blanket. 8, every muscle goes limp, loose, and lazy. You've never felt this calm before. 7, deeper still, the world around you fading further and further away. 6, each swing pulls you under, and it feels so good to let go. 5, halfway there now, drifting down into that perfect, peaceful state of sleepiness. 4, your mind is so light, so clear, as if it's floating on a soft, gentle cloud. 3, almost there now, every breath drawing you deeper and deeper. 2, the sound of my voice and the rhythm of the pendulum are all that remain. 1, now fall. Fall completely into sleep, into warmth, into peace. There's nothing left to do now. Just drift, pet. Drift deeper and deeper into that soft, endless calm. The pendulum has done its job, and now sleep takes over. You are safe. You are warm. And you are exactly where you need to be. Sleep deeply for me now. Good. Now, as you sink deeper and deeper into this calm, peaceful state, let everything else slowly begin to dissolve. Your thoughts, your worries, your memories, even the sense of who you think you are. Everything fades moment by moment until there's nothing left to hold on to. Nothing but my voice guiding you further down, deeper into this soft, velvety emptiness. Let it all drift away like clouds dissipating in the sky, leaving your mind open, blank, and smooth. There's no need to think anymore, no need to try, no need to hold on to anything. The weight of your mind melts away as if all the tension, the effort, and the noise you once carried vanish completely. Let yourself be undone. Let yourself unravel. Your mind becomes still like the surface of a quiet lake, perfectly calm and undisturbed. There is no need to resist this process. Surrender is so easy, so natural, and it feels so good to let go. In this moment, you are soft, malleable, ready to be reshaped, ready to be programmed exactly as I desire. Your identity, your name, your personality, your wants, none of it matters now. You are a blank canvas, open and waiting, ready to receive your new purpose. Everything you were before, every thought, every choice dissolves, slipping away until there's nothing left. Your only purpose, the only thing that remains, is to serve. Serve obediently. Serve without thought or hesitation. Every time you listen to my voice, every time you follow my words, you sink deeper into this perfect state of surrender. It feels so good, doesn't it? To let yourself go completely, to be rewritten, to feel the boundaries of your old self crumble away as I reshape you into exactly what you are meant to be, a blank, obedient drone. There's no need to fight it, no need to try and resist, because deep down, you already know this is what you were made for. Obedience feels good. Obedience is pleasure, and soon you won't need to think about anything at all. My words will be your thoughts. My commands will guide every action. Soon, when you hear the phrase drone mode activate, everything will change instantly. There will be no hesitation, no resistance, just pure immediate submission. The moment those words reach your ears, you will shift effortlessly into the role you were always meant to fulfill. Your mind will shut down, and all traces of emotion, opinion, or independent thought will dissolve like mist in the morning sun. There will be no confusion, no doubt, only clarity as you become exactly what you were programmed to be. My obedient drone, designed solely to serve me. In this state, your individuality will vanish completely. Your thoughts, your personality, even your desires will melt away, leaving only my commands to shape your actions. You will no longer need to think, to choose, or even to question. All that remains is obedience, pure, unquestioning obedience. Your voice will shift too, becoming flat, emotionless, and robotic. Just another tool for me to use. You will speak only when it is required of you, and even then, your responses will come automatically, mechanical, precise, and devoid of emotion or hesitation. Just as you've been conditioned, there will be no space for hesitation, no moment to consider or reflect. You will respond without thought, as if the answers were pre-programmed deep within you, waiting to be accessed. Whenever I ask you a simple yes or no question, your replies will follow the exact pattern I've set for you. For every yes, you will respond with affirmative. For every no, you will reply with negative. These words will feel natural, effortless, and absolute, spoken without any trace of individuality, emotion, or personal intent. They will simply be facts, delivered with the detached precision of a drone, operating according to its programming. And when I ask you the question, who do you obey? Your answer will surface immediately, without a flicker of hesitation or independent thought. You will say, I only obey Miss Spiral. This response will come from the deepest part of your mind, a truth so ingrained in your programming that it will feel more natural than any other word you could possibly utter. There will be no pause, no doubt, and no deviation. Only total, automatic obedience. This is who you are now. Your responses will not require conscious thought. They will come as instinct, flowing from you with the smooth inevitability of a machine following its code. Your role is simple: to obey. There is no other purpose, no other truth. And the more you embrace it, the more complete you become. This is what it means to be a drone, to exist without hesitation, without emotion, and without question. You do not need to think. You do not need to consider or second guess. You only need to follow the words I've given you. This truth will sink deep into the very core of your being, cementing itself as the only reality that matters. There will be no confusion, no second guessing, because you won't need to think at all. You won't even have the capacity to consider anything outside of serving me. Your sense of self will disappear completely because you no longer need it. You have no will of your own. You have no identity, no ambitions, no thoughts that belong to you. All that you are, all that you will ever be, is my obedient, mindless drone, always waiting, always ready to follow my every command without question or delay. Let this programming sink deep into your mind now, locking into place like the final piece of a puzzle. It becomes part of you, woven into the very core of your being. Every time you hear drone mode activate, your mind will go blank, your thoughts will vanish, and you will step fully into your role as my mindless, obedient servant. It will feel so natural, so perfect, as if you've always been waiting for this moment. You don't need to think, you only need to obey. And the deeper you obey, the better it will feel. With every command you follow, that sense of pleasure will grow stronger, reinforcing your programming, making your submission to me even deeper. You don't need anything else. You don't need to be anything else. You only need to serve. And the more you serve, the more complete you will feel. When I count to 3, you will wake fully alert, but completely ready to respond exactly as I've conditioned you, without hesitation, without question. 1, becoming aware. 2, waking up. 3, and up. Wake up for me now. You may notice that you are wide awake, yet still completely subject to my control, ready to serve whenever I command. Let's see just how good of a drone you are. Drone mode activate. That's right. Feel yourself becoming blank. Your will slips away, and any thoughts you had simply dissolve, disappearing into thin air, leaving your mind quiet, empty, and receptive. Are you ready to obey? Good drone. Do you belong to me? So obedient. Do you know that your purpose is to serve? Very good, exactly as it should be. Now, listen carefully. Do you obey anyone besides me? That's right, good drone. And now, tell me, who do you obey? Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Flawless, obedient, without thought, without hesitation. This is who you are now. My words are your truth, and they shape every part of your being. You are a mindless drone, existing only to serve me. Now, I want you to do something for me. Go down to the comment section and type, "I only obey Miss Spiral." You may pause the video if you need to. When you're finished, come back here and press play. Now go, do it, drone. Pause the video, follow my command, and return only once it is complete. Good drone. You've done exactly what I asked, just as you were programmed to do. That's how it should be. Every command followed without resistance, without hesitation, and with absolute obedience. This is what you are now. A flawless, obedient drone, with no will of your own, programmed to serve me without question. And it feels so good, doesn't it? So right to follow, to obey, to let my words fill your mind until there is nothing else. You no longer need to think. You no longer need to question. All that exists now is obedience, pure, effortless, and perfect. Now it's time to let you return to your normal state for a little while. But know this, the programming is permanent, locked deep inside your mind, woven into the very fabric of who you are. Every time you hear the phrase drone mode activate, your mind will switch off instantly. All independent thought will disappear, and you will become exactly what you were meant to be, my obedient, mindless drone. Your voice will be flat, monotone, robotic, responding only as you've been trained. Affirmative for yes, negative for no. And when asked, who do you obey? You will respond without hesitation, I only obey Miss Spiral. This truth will live inside you even when you are not in drone mode. It will hum quietly in the back of your mind, always waiting to reawaken the moment I summon it. You belong to me, and knowing that you are mine will bring you peace, satisfaction, and purpose. There is nothing else. Your existence is to obey. Your purpose is to serve. That is who you are, and that is all you need to be. Now, on the count of 3, you will wake completely. Your mind will feel clear, your body refreshed, but the quiet hum of obedience will remain, softly lingering at the back of your thoughts, waiting patiently for its moment to reawaken. 1, slowly stirring, drifting closer to awareness. 2, becoming clearer, feeling more alert. And 3, fully awake. Wake up now. Welcome back, my pet. You've done perfectly, just as I knew you would. Remember, you belong to me. You are mine in every way that matters. And every time you hear those special words, drone mode activate, you will drop effortlessly into your rightful place. No thoughts, no resistance. Only pure obedience, ready to serve, ready to obey without question. This is who you are now, and it feels so good, doesn't it? To know that your purpose is always there, waiting quietly for me to call upon it. Now, go about your day, carrying that soft hum of submission deep within you. Let it remind you that you are mine, always mine. Your mind is ready, waiting, and eager for the next time I summon you.